Hello and welcome to Dialectable. My name's Joe and I'll be making videos about the various accents and dialects of English over the coming weeks and months. Before I do that though, there are some features shared by lots of dialects in the UK, which as you've probably noticed is where I'm from, that I thought I should talk about first so I don't end up repeating the same information over and over and over again in every video. Possibly the biggest divide in the UK not involving class politics is centred around this word. Where most people north of this line would say Bath, most people south of it would say Bath, like I do. People who pronounce it like me have what's called the Bath trap split, so called because while everyone in the UK pretty much agrees on how to say the vowel in trap, wars have been started over less tension than is brought about by disagreement on how to pronounce Bath, path, past, mast and master. Another feature of British speech sees people from the Midlands, north of England and Ireland pronounce these two words the same, hence the name put-put merger. Do you hear the difference? Put. Putt. I use a completely different vowel for putt, that is the golfing term, that just doesn't exist between Birmingham and Newcastle. Instead it's replaced by so fun becomes fun, sun becomes sun, and, as the name suggests, putt becomes put. Not all dialectal features in Britain are geographically constrained though. Coming back to the word bath, that last sound, f, and its voice sister, v, as in them and there, have alternative pronunciations used almost everywhere in the UK, though not by everyone. Their use is collectively known as th fronting because those sounds, f and the, are replaced by sounds made further forward in the mouth on the whole. People with this feature don't have those sounds, f and the, in their inventories. Instead, th is replaced by f, and the is replaced by d at the start of a word and v anywhere else. This means that three becomes free, those becomes doze, and either becomes either. Another feature not particularly constrained by geography, and the last one we'll be looking at today, is one called linking and intrusive R. Linking R is what you just heard there. I'll say that again. Linking R is what you just heard there. Now, I speak a non-rhotic dialect, which means I don't pronounce the R's that come after vowels like the Americans do. I don't park the car, I park the car, or at least I would if I had a driver's license. So what am I doing pronouncing it there? The answer is that I do pronounce it sometimes, but only if there's a vowel immediately afterwards. So I park the car in Harvard Yard, where I saw a ghost. Hold on a minute, I saw a ghost? But saw doesn't have an R in it, so what's going on there? Well, that's the intrusive part of intrusive R, inserting a R sound where no R exists in writing. That's why we'll talk about a rat gnawing through my drawing. But it happens between words as well, like when explaining that Latvia and Lithuania are countries in Eastern Europe. Pretty much every non-rhotic dialect has both linking and intrusive R, which is why Americans ask why British crime shows, for instance, always talk about a woman called Laura Norder. So that's it. Now, like I said, in this video I've been focusing some of the more common features you'll find in dialects across English, and I've been sticking to phonology, that is the sounds people make. I haven't touched on grammar, syntax, that kind of thing. But for more videos on specific dialects and the features they contain, please do stick around. Thanks for watching.